Welcome, hockey fans, to the second day of the EW Eagles Showcase. First game of the day, and we have the Western Washington Vikings against the University of Wyoming Cowboys, and they've had a tough stretch. They've almost three back-to-back games, but they're playing well. In net today for the Wyoming Cowboys, we got Benjamin Wicker, and for Western Washington, Edvin Sanders, and both played extremely well yesterday. Very, very talented netminders. And here we go. Puck won by Western, shot in by Logan Nichols. Puck down in the far corner. Western's doing a nice job of pinning the Cowboys back right now. They cannot get out of their zone. Squirts out on the neutral zone. That was picked up by Brubacher. He shoots it right back in. Sayway, he picks it up for Western. He tries to get a shot deflected off of a Cowboy. I think that was Colton Morris, and then knocked that pass down. Comes Brubacher. He comes in all the way around the net, tries to sneak a quick one in. Wicker was on top of that one. Western has a punt. They're putting just a ton of pressure on Western or on Wyoming right now. Wicker is going to have to be on top of his game because for some reason the Vikings have come out like they were shot out of a cannon. They've been putting a ton of pressure on the Cowboys. But I'll tell you right now, Western's going to have to watch Morris, Colton Morris. He's just a stud out there for Wyoming. He's an outstanding hockey player. Along with Quillen Reed, both of those players just stood out, and Hart yesterday. Quick shot by West. That was blocked down by 25 of Nolan Berg. That was a point-blank shot. Bullard goes into the corner. He kicks it out. But Western, Darcy Hay intercepts it, drops it in the corner. Boma from Wyoming, he gets it. He loses it to Hay. Hay's trying to get a shot, missed it. Now Shapiro has it, who is a very talented hockey player for Western. He gets it in. He tries to kick it back out to the D-man, who just fluttered it into the corner. Hay gets it. He takes a quick, long pass over to a line. That was Shapiro, who skated over to the D position. Wyoming kicks it out of the neutral zone. And a line change for Wyoming coming full change. Beck gets it. No, excuse me, that's Heck, 22 for the Cowboys. He gets it over to Reed, who was intercepted by Shapiro. Knocked him down. Morris has it. He tries to do a little flutter pass over to Reed for a tip in. Just went wide. Nice play by those two. Luke Moore, he's another one that played outstanding for Wyoming yesterday. He's out there battling the Vikings. Puck picked up by McBride. Puck goes all the way behind Wyoming's net. Ledyard, he brings it out, but that gets intercepted by the Vikings, who just fluttered it into Wyoming's zone. Here comes Reed. He's coming out. He's got Moore trailing him. Tried to take a quick shot and went a little bit wide and came out to the neutral zone. Wyoming gets the puck. They just tip it back in by Reed. Moore gives chase, knocked down Sandberg behind his net for the Vikings, but they recoup and get the puck. Try to do a quick stretch pass, and it went a little bit too far. And Lobe picks it up for Wyoming. Wyoming's looking to try to get something happening in the neutral zone, which they were effective yesterday, especially against Idaho. Vikings get it. Pearson had it. Lost it, got it again, lost it, and took it again. And now Pearson has it one more time. That rolled off of Moore's stick. In the neutral zone, Shapiro, he's picking up steam. He's deking. He's looking for his linemate Broombaugh. He just flooded in the net. Here comes a golden opportunity, and it just rolled off the stick of Cooper Hunter Smith, where he had a point-blank shot. Luby gets it. He tries to kick it in the corner. Now here comes Wyoming breaking out of their end. Lawrence Luby, he has it. He just dumps it in, and he skates off for a full line change for the Cowboys. Vikings have it behind their net. Tries to dish it up on the far boards. Nice little bank off the boards over there to get it into the neutral zone by the Vikings. A little scrum out there for 2-on-2. Here comes the Vikings on an attack. Myers has the puck. He gets in. He does a quick long shot on net. That was easily kicked aside by by Wicker. Hay has it for the Vikings. He tries to get it in, but that was knocked down by Bauer. That's who it was. Puck goes behind the Vikings net. Sapiro has it. He just pushes up into the neutral zone. Hart gets it. Kicks it over to Campbell, who just dumped it in behind the Vikings goal. Big hit by Hart on one of the Vikings that hit the pure breakaway. Nice job. That was by, it looks like 25. Nolan Berg, he picked it up. And I'm trying to think, I'm not mistaken, it was Trey Campbell that pushed it up. He got the puck into the circle, and he just moved it up to Berg, who just had a wide open shot. Nice job by him to bury the puck in the net. So Nolan Berg gets the Cowboys on the board at the 14-12 mark. Puck comes into the Vikings end. Shapiro has it. He gets roughed off of it. Campbell gets it. He just shoots it back on net. Here comes Luke Moore. He's battling a couple Vikings as well as McBride. The biggest scrum in there, and the puck just laid out there. Luke Moore was heads up. The puck was just sitting in the crease. Nobody seemed to know where it was at. Sanders couldn't pick it up. And Luke Moore, he spotted it, wide open net. He did not make an error on that when he buried the puck. So Luke Moore gets the second goal for the Wyoming Cowboys. And I'm telling you, the Cowboys have come out smoking right now. 2 goals in 21 seconds. It's we'll see how the Vikings can bounce back off this, but man, the Cowboys are putting a lot of heat on them. Brett Brumbaugh, he's taking the draw for the Vikings, as is Chad Bila for Wyoming. Bila wins the draw. Kicked it over to the far side. Darnell lost the stick. That's where the puck was going to, but Bila picked it back up, shot it all the way down and behind the net. Bila intercepts it. He tries to get it out to Karfs, who was all by himself at the top of the key, and the puck couldn't go, and that was because Pearson intercepted the pass. Morris has it. He's dipsy-doodling around. That kid is quick. Skates extremely well. Here comes Shapiro for the Vikings. He tries to dump it in. Actually, he was trying to get the puck over to Brubacher. Puck on the near board. A big collision by, looked like Berg's the one that put the body on the Vikings. 23, Cooper Hunter Smith. He got it, tried to kick it over to Pearson, and it trickled off his stick into their zone. Wyoming has it, lost it. Heck tried to intercept it. It's in the neutral zone right now with Campbell giving chase for the Cowboys, as is Brumbaugh. Long stretch pass into the Cowboys zone. Intercepted by Brett Broombaugh, who was all over the ice yesterday, and he's picking up where he left off for the Vikings. And here comes Booma. He tries to kick it out. He tried to do a stretch pass in the neutral zone and got away from his line mate. Shapiro intercepts it for the Vikings, and he brings it in, takes a quick shot on net. But Wicker was on top of the puck and just decided to bury it. 12:08 left in the first period. Shots on goal, 4 for Western, 2 for Wyoming. But their 2 shots resulted in goals, and they have a 2-0 lead over the Vikings. Hay has taken the draw for the Vikings and Moore for the Cowboys. Face-off won by Hay, who lost it. He was trying to do a quick shot. Reed picks it up for the Cowboys. He's in the neutral zone. He's battling everybody that's by him. He gets it in and flutters it in. Puck is just kind of rolling around inside of the Wyoming Cowboys net. Here comes McBride. He's got the puck. He's carrying it all by himself. Did a quick shot. Nice job by him. $11:26 left in the first period. I'll tell you that McBride kid, he's another one you have to pay attention to if you're Western watching. He's extremely fast. Puck goes behind the Viking zone. Puck picked up. That was Rosenquist. Tried to do a quick pass to one of his line mates a little bit too far, but he gets it back. He carries it in to the Wyoming zone, but that was intercepted by Darnell for the Cowboys. Wozniak for the Vikings putting a lot of pressure right now on the D-men for Wyoming. He kicks it out, but none of his teammates were there in front of the net. Got an icing coming up against Wyoming. It'll come all the way down to the far side, blocker side of the netminder. Wicker. Brumbar's taking the draw for Vikings. He loses it to Bila. Puck comes into the near side in the neutral. A little scrum with Johnson for the Vikings. And it looks like Karth for the Cowboys. Now Campbell decides to join in. Puck stolen by Patrick Pearson. Nice job by him. He gets it down in the near corner. Tries to get it out in front of the net, but intercepted by the Cowboys. Trey Campbell. Bruma, he gets the puck, just shoots it in behind the Vikings net. Puck comes out, try to do a quick pass, rolled off Shapiro's stick. Again, the Cowboys are just flooding the crease of the Vikings, and nice job by Edvin Sanders to just find the puck and then just smother it to get a little break at the 9:58 mark of the first period. Nolan Berg's taking the draw for the Cowboys and Darcy Hayes for the Vikings. Face off won by Western. Here comes Shapiro on the near side. He's going in all by himself. Tried to cut over and it hit the post. It looks like it hit the post on Shapiro. Nice play by him. He got the defense, but he got a step on him and cut right in front of him and took a quick shot that I think kind of surprised Wicker a little bit, and they went off the far post. And actually it bounced right back to Wicker, and he just smothered it up for a faceoff. Darcy Hay wins the draw. Puck goes in the far corner of the Cowboys. Hayes has the puck. He's looking for Shapiro, who had it, and just a little bit too far for him to make a quick shot. Now the Cowboys coming back 3-on-2. Good job of back checking by the Vikings. So they came and stole the puck, and they're bringing it out, and they're in the neutral zone. Big hit by Quillen Reed on Darcy Hay. And the puck was offside. Comes out of the Cowboys' end. Luke Moore takes it. The draw, he wins it over Wodzinski. Puck kind of rolled out of the zone. Then the Vikings just shot it back in, but they were offside. Jackson Wodzinski, he's taking the draw for the Vikings, and Luke Moore is for Wyoming. He takes a ton of their face-offs. He's out there, it seems like constantly. He's a heck of a hockey player. Here comes Sayway. He tries to come in all by himself, tries to flutter a pass over to Wodzinski, and it's a quick one-timer, but it just rolled off his stick. Here comes Moore. He tries to take a shot. Nice job, a block by Rosenquist for the Vikings. Reed intercepts the pass. Actually, the Vikings were just trying to get out of their zone, and Reed intercepted it. And had a soft shot on net, but nice play by Quillen Reed, who played like this yesterday, the 2 games. He was all over the ice. Outstanding hockey player for Wyoming. Chad Bila is in for the Cowboys with, it looks like Pearson. Bila won the draw, but the Vikings intercept it. Kicks down in the neutral zone. Here comes Brett Birnbaugh. He takes a quick shot. Nice job by the Cowboy netminder, Benjamin Wicker, because that was a quick snapshot on top of him, and nice job by the Vikings on that one. 8:36 left in the first period. We got Brett Birnbaugh taking it for the Vikings. He wins the draw. Berg gets it for Wyoming. He's bringing it up. He kicked it over to Morris. Morris tried to get it to his line mate Hart. Went a little too far. Now there's just battling in the neutral zone by both teams. Puck came out. Hoffman took it. He kicked it on over to Brumbach. Tried to get it back over to his line mate, Cooper Hunter Smith, a little bit too far. Wyoming intercepts. Hart goes in behind the Vikings net. He steals the puck from the D-man, but good recovery by Carver Johnson to get the puck. Try to get it out. Morris saved it, stopped it in. No, they're going to say it's a delayed offside right now, and that's what it's going to be. I thought Morris stopped it, saved it from my angle, but the lineman he was right on top of it, and he blew the whistle for an offside. Nice job by the officiating crew, they've done really well in the 4 games so far in the Eagle Showcase tournament here in beautiful Cheney, Washington, on the Eastern Washington University's campus. URC Rec Center, that's where we're located. Cowboys shoot the puck all the way in. That was by Campbell. That went behind the Vikings net. Rolled over to it. Looks like Shapiro had it, and it just went a little bit past Myers. It'll come down for an icing. Shots are even at 6 apiece for both squads. Face-off won by the Vikings. They kicked it over. They tried to do a stretch pass to Shapiro, just a little bit too far for him, or he had a clean break on the near side. Campbell gets it for the Cowboys. He's looking to kick it up to Moore. A little too far for him, but here comes Reed. Quillen Reed, he's always by the puck. He does nice stop by Edmund Sanders. Point-blank shot by Reed. He was all in by himself. They did a nice little dipsy-doodle stretch pass in the neutral zone, and Reed was all over it, but nice play by Sanders to stop him. There's Reed again. He is all over the place. This kid, the Vikings got to keep an eye on him. And he's not hard to miss because he's a big kid. But he just plays a physical game, and his motor never slows down. And there he was again, causing havoc. Got a quick shot on Sanders for the Vikings. 6:50 left in the first period. Vilas taking the draw for the Cowboys. He wins it, but then lost it. Here comes Shapiro for the Vikings. He's giving chase. He's looking for Wozinski to kick out in front. The puck was stolen nicely by Booma. Morris has it. Heck kicks it back in. Two Cowboys converge on the Viking. Got the puck, got a quick shot, a little bit too high. Good battle by Ian Karfs down there for the Cowboys. He kicks it all the way around the Vikings net. And here comes Wozinski. He's looking for his line mate, Pearson. Couldn't get the pass over because Morris was blocking up the passing lane for the Cowboys. Nice play by Mr. Morris on that one. High flip into the neutral zone. And Booma got it. Took a quick one-handed shot. And instantly kicked out by Sanders. Puck rolls all the way in the neutral zone. Going to be an offside on Wyoming. Rosenquist had it, but he didn't notice that Boom was still on the inside of the blue line, and that's what got him on the offside. 5:38 left in the first period. Looks like Rosenquist for the Cowboys. Or no, that was Rosenquist for the Vikings. He got the draw. He won against Berg for the Cowboys. Hart goes in there, battles along with Bouma. He kicks it on over to Campbell. Campbell took a quick shot. Blocker side down by Sanders. Puck rolls out all the way down to the Wyoming's end. We got Patrick Pearson was soloing by himself for a while, but it was way over in the far corner. Didn't get an opportunity to do anything with it. And here comes Nolan Berg. He's looking for a line mate. He kicks it over to Bouma, who lets it go. Hart picks it up in the far corner. He wheels it around to Nolan Berg. Campbell takes a quick shot, kicked out by Sanders. Rolls back to Berg. He just shoots the puck into the Vikings' end. Campbell's giving chase. He collides with one of the Vikings. Langston Bouma, he's been all over the place too. He's another player that just likes to grit it up. Does a nice job out there for the Cowboys. Morris has it. He's looking for his line mate. That was Moore. Moore took a quick shot at the top of the circle. Easily blocked away by Sanders. Vikings have it. They're trying to get out of their zone, and here they go. Here comes a break. Got Patrick Pearson on there, but Evan Heck was there the whole way, and he blocked up any kind of attempt that the Vikings could have got. Nice play by him. Shapiro has it. He's near boards. Here comes Reed. He takes a bang on it. Here comes Hay. Hay tries to take a quick shot. Nice stop by Wickers on that one. It comes out all the way to the neutral zone. And here comes Moore for the Cowboys. He crosses the Vikings' end. He's looking for Reed to split out. Quick little shuttle pass over to Heck. A little bit too far, and here comes the Vikings. 72 Jackson Wozinski. He had it. Lost it, but Saway picks it up for the Vikings. But then here comes Reed. He dumps it into the Vikings' end, and he gives chase for it. The kid doesn't stop. I'm telling you, that Quillen Reed, he is all over the ice constantly when he's out there. He doesn't take a shift off. Scrum in the far corner. Now the whistle's going to blow. The puck's under a couple players. Now it looks like there could be a penalty. There is going to be a penalty. It looks like a hook. He's going to go against Quillen Reed for the Wyoming Cowboys. He's not agreeing with it. He's voicing this displeasure all the way to the penalty box to the referee that called that. So we had a 2-minute penalty. And here's Western's chance to get back into this game down 2-0 with 2:56 left in the first period. Puck comes all the way down to the Wyoming Cowboys end. We got Steven Rosenquist taking the draw for the Vikings. Draw won by Nolan Berg. Morris he just dumps it all the way into the neutral zone. Shapiro's trying to pinch out in the D zone. Nice stretch by Wickers to knock that innocently off the side because that was a tough angle shot that the Vikings just did. And the Cowboys just dump out. Rosenquist is looking for Dawson to decide where he goes. He's setting up the plays. He kicks it over to Rosenquist, who's on the near side. He takes a quick deke. He used the D-man for Wyoming as a screen, took a shot. But nice job by Wicker to pick that up, and he just blocker-sided it out of the way. Puck comes back to, that was a rocket. Dawson picked up the puck at the top of the circle and did a one-time shot, just buried it into the net. And now Western Washington University gets on the board. Well, that's exactly what Western was looking for. They needed to get a little life because they were having trouble figuring out how they were going to try to beat Wicker. Wicker had no hope to stop that one. That was a clean shot by Dawson up in the top corner of the net. Nice play by him. So now we'll see how the game goes. Now a little life into Western. Ledyard, he took a shot at the top of the slot, gloved down by Wicker, but they seem to get a little more life after that goal. Brett Brumbaugh wins the draw for the Vikings. He kicks down in the near corner, comes up on the far boards. Luby gives chase. He kicks the puck out to Hart. Hart's in on two Vikings. They just wrote him off. Nice job by Ledyard. A little tie up here with three Vikings and two Cowboys. Now another Cowboy comes to join the fray. That was Hart. He's trying to kick the puck down in the corner. They're trying to get the puck to Campbell, where they got it, but Pearson intercepts it. He takes a deep shot at the top of the circle. Gloved hand knocked it down by Benjamin Wicker. 54 seconds left in the first period. 2-1 Wyoming Cowboys are on top of Western Washington Vikings. Been an entertaining first period. Quick pace. Really not a lot of whistles. Only one penalty so far. Darcy Hayes wins the draw for the Vikings. He knocks it in the far corner. Johnson has it. Squirts out past him. And the Vikings just shoot it back into there. Shapiro gives chase. He's on all over Morris. Morris tries to get it back to his own D partner, and it got out of the way of him, and Wicker had to come out a little bit on top of the crease to not smother that puck. Nice job by him to be heads up because that puck took a weird bounce. Hayes taking the draw for the Vikings, as is Moore for the Cowboys. Moore won the draw, got it back into the corner, intercepted by Darcy Hayes, who just fluttered it into the far corner. And we're going to have a penalty against the Vikings. It looks like, yep, that's who it's going to go against. Reed has the puck. He kicks it over to Moore. Moore's all by himself, and he tried to push it in between the five holes. of Sanders. A nice job by Sanders to ride the puck out. The Cowboys will be on a power play as soon as Dawson intercepts the puck for the Vikings. Whistle blows with 8 seconds left. The penalty's definitely going against Myers for the Vikings. 2 minutes. I didn't see what the call was on it. Anyway, there's 8 seconds left in the first period. It looks like Berg's taking the draw for the Cowboys. He wins the draw, just goes in all by himself, and he took a quick little shot. Nice job by Sanders to corral that puck as the period ended, but that was an incredible draw by Nolan Berg on that one. He just kind of went past all the Vikings and had an open shot. But nice job by Edmund Sanders to stop that. Shots on goal is 12 for Western, 11 for the Wyoming Cowboys. It's been a very, very entertaining game. But the Vikings will be shorthanded for 1 minute and 53 seconds at the start of the second period. Anyway, I hope if you're in town, come on out to watch this game. There's another game tonight. That's going to be Eastern's going to make their debut in this tournament, and that starts at 7:30. And if you can't make it, hopefully you continue to listen to the broadcast. My play-by-play guy, he's going to be joining me for the Eastern game tonight, so that should be fun. So anyway, I'll be back in about 14 minutes. Welcome back, all you hockey fans out there. My name is Gary Allen. Getting ready for the second period to start in this Eagles Showcase tournament with Wyoming Cowboys against Western Washington University Vikings. Wyoming's winning 2-1. Do a recap of the scores on the point. Nolan Berg clocked one in at 14-12 for Wyoming, then followed up within 21 seconds by Luke Moore. And then toward the end of the period at the 1803 mark, Mitchell Brubacher, I think that's pronounced his name. I hope I got that right. He kicks in for the Vikings, and I apologize. It looks like the name bar says Dawson on it, but it's not correct. It's Mitchell Brubacher. So I apologize for that. We're getting ready for the start of the second period. Been an outstanding hockey game right now. I can't say enough about the netminders. Benjamin Wicker for the Cowboys, and we got Edmund Sanders for the Vikings. They have just stood on their heads for their squads right now, and that's why it's only a 2-1 game. Shots on goal, 12 for Western, 11 for Wyoming, but both netminders are playing extremely well. But it's a luxury because I was watching Bradley Mazzelli for the Cowboys last night play. He's another outstanding goaltender. But right now, Wicker, he's playing equally as well as Sanders. It's kind of a goaltender's battle, which I kind of like that. I like watching good goaltenders, and both of them are. And here comes the draw. Brumbaugh won it, but it kind of skated past him and it deflected back. And the Cowboys, Campbell picks it up in his zone. It was a strange face-off. It looked like it might have went off of Hart and all the way into their zone, but the puck goes over the boards, and we will have a face-off right outside of Wyoming's end. Berg's taking the draw for the Cowboys, as is Brumbaugh for the Vikings. Brumbaugh wins the draw, kicks it over to Shapiro, who's battling Campbell for that. Campbell got it, shot a little bit too far, and here comes Morris for the Wyoming Cowboys. He's dipsy dueling in the neutral zone. Nice battle by Brumbaugh. He put a lot of pressure on Morris, so trying to actually kind of force him to do something he didn't want to do. Vikings gather up the puck. Brumbaugh gets it. He tries to shovel past Morris. He blocks it. Now Morris is on it, takes a quick shot, went high, actually deflected off of Leonard. He's had a solid game again today. He played well yesterday. Here comes Shapiro. He's trying to break in. Nice play by Colton Morris. He knocked the puck away over to Trey Campbell. He kicks it on up to Nolan Berg. Puck innocently is just kind of floating around in the Vikings' end right now. No one seems to corral it right now. We got Beaumont had it. He tried to kick it over to Morris. He did a quick shot, smothered up by Edmund Sanders for the Vikings. 18:43 left in the second period. 2-1 Wyoming Cowboys over the Western Washington Vikings. Very entertaining game. There's still at 36 seconds on the Western's penalty. Moore wins the draw. Looking for Reed, but Moore had a no. I stand corrected. That's Lobe that got it. Reed was trying to go in, and now he steals the puck from the Vikings. He does a quick backhand. Sanders gloves it off to the side, and here comes the Vikings, but there's Quillen Reed. He came all the way. They're going to get him for a penalty, but he's hitting everything that's moving out there. Quillen Reed, basically the Vikings had a break away. Actually, to be frank with you, that was Patrick Pearson that had it, and Reed just came out of nowhere, went down. They're going to get him for a boarding penalty. And then Reed, after he did the body hit on him, he came back out and got the puck and tried to make a quick shot all the way back down to eat up some time. But nice play by Quillen Reed. He's played that way this whole weekend so far. 5 seconds left in the Vikings penalty. Reed will be serving 2 for the Cowboys. Brumbaugh is taking the draw for the Vikings, as is Berg for the Cowboys. One by Berg. Western's penalty is over. Hart gives chase behind the Vikings net, loses the puck. Picked up by, looks like Myers. He loses it to Hart. Then he steals it back from Hart. He just dumps it up. He's trying to get to Wozinski and a little bit too far out of his reach, and it'll come all the way back down into the Vikings' end. It has been interesting watching these two goaltenders battle because they are definitely been walls for their teams. Both netminders are playing extremely well for their squads. We got Moore taking the draw for the Cowboys, and it looked like Brumbaugh took it for the Vikings. Moore won the draw, came back out into neutral zone, which shot all the way back down in behind the Vikings net, and Sayway picks it up for the Vikings. He brings it out, pushes it up to Brumbaugh. He's looking back for Sayway again, who to try to do a quick shot. Nice block by Luby for the Cowboys. Now Sayway picks it back up. He kicks it over to Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh takes a quick shot. Nice job by Wicker to be alert on that one. He does another quick shot from the Vikings. Wicker's there again. Vikings are trying to do a high slot cycle game. Now they push it down in the corner, and then the Cowboys intercept it. And here comes McBride's all over it for the Cowboys. He tried to go for an end-to-end break, and it just was too far out of his reach. Here comes Sapiro for the Vikings. He's in Wyoming's end. He's looking for a line mate. He does a nice little pass. Wicker, unbelievable stop by him. That was an outstanding pass by Shapiro, and that went over to Rosenquist, who had a point-blank shot, but Wicker was there to take it into the corner. But outstanding job by Benjamin Wicker on that one to keep that puck out of the net. Shapiro picks it back up in the neutral zone, loses it. Getting hassled by Luke Moore. Vikings pick it up. They bounce it off the board. That was brought up by Darcy Hay, who just shot it in. Rosenquist gives chase for the Vikings. He loses it, and here comes Luke Moore for the Cowboys. He breaks in. He's looking for Reed. Reed's all over by himself. Does a nice little touch pass. He actually took two shots, hit the goaltender, Sanders, and then took a third shot, Reed did, all in that little scrum, and it hit off the top post. But Reed just does not quit. He's a handful for anybody to take on out there. He just keeps moving. Cowboys have it. They're putting a lot of pressure right now on the Vikings. Big shot by Colton Morris that went up into the netting, but I can't say enough about that Quillen Reed. How he's playing today, he's played both games yesterday. His energy level is incredible. That kid is a good hockey player. 15:32 left in the second period. We got Berg taking the draw for the Cowboys, and it looks like Pearson for the Vikings taking it. Won by the Cowboys, but here comes Brett Brumbaugh. He gets a puck. He tries to float it into Wyoming's end, a little bit too far. Brumbacher, he just shoots it into the Wyoming's end. Give chase by Pearson. He lost the puck to Hart. Hart looks for Booma, a little too far for him, and it will be an icing. It'll come all the way back down into Wyoming's end. Shots on goal, 15 for Wyoming, 13 for Western Washington Vikings. Very entertaining hockey game right now, folks. It's just free-flowing, actually. They're just mainly they're offensive-minded. Both squads are playing their offensive game, and they're kind of just saying, the heck with it. We're gonna attack, and we'll see what happens. And makes for a very entertaining hockey game. Luby's battling a couple of Vikings. He gets it, kicks it back out a little bit too far for Berg. And it says it's going to be knocked down by a high stick, and there'll be a face-off just outside of the Viking zone. Chad Bila has taken the draw for the Cowboys, and it looks like Pearson for, no, I stand corrected. That's Hayes for the Vikings, who won the draw. Puck hit off inside the Wyoming's bench, bounced back in. There'll be another face-off. Same two will be doing the Hay for the Vikings and Bila for the Cowboys. Won by the Cowboys. Darnell picks up the puck. He just shoots it on top of the net a little bit too high. Bila chases it, knocks it into the corner for the Cowboys. Picked up by the Vikings. Intercepted. Nice job by Darnell. He almost got a shot off, but the pass went off his stick. Here comes Heck. He's coming back down. He just shoots it into the Vikings' end, and Moore gives chase for the Cowboys. He does a nice little pass to himself off the board and past Carver Johnson for the Vikings, but the puck comes out of the zone, and they're regrouping the Cowboys. Tried to do a quick stretch pass, went way past everybody by the Cowboys. That was Morris. A good idea. He was looking for Luke Moore on that one, just a little bit too high, and it came all the way down, and the puck will be faced off at the near corner by Mr. Wicker. Luke Moore's taking the draw for the Cowboys, and Wozniak for the Vikings. He wins it. Puck swirls out. Morse picks it up. He's behind his net. He's looking for Darnell to pass it to. Nice job of hassling by Wozinski for the Vikings. They couldn't get it out. Now the puck floats into the Vikings' end. All the way back, Ledard gives chase. He tries to kick a nice stretch pass. He went up to Rosenquist. Rosenquist by himself, and Wicker standing tall, and he blocks that down. Gave the rebound, but excellent play by him. Where it was wide open. Rosenquist was point blank shot, and Benjamin Wicker comes through again for the Cowboys. Outstanding save by him, but again, that's how he's been playing. Same with Sanders. They both are keeping their teams in this game because they're getting some shots. Both squads are now. Hard gives chase for the Cowboys. Little out of his reach, intercepted by Campbell. Campbell tried to get it out, but Ledard, he intercepts it. It floats it on top of Wicker, and there was just too much traffic in front of Benjamin Wicker. There was 4 Vikings. They flooded. They pinched their one D-man in, and it looks like I'm trying to see who got the goal for Boudon. It looks like for Western picked up that goal. Just way too much traffic for Wicker to pick up. He made the 2 initial saves. And again, like I was saying, the Vikings pitched down a D-man. They had 4 of their players right on top of Wicker. There's no way he could have saw that puck, and they snuck it in on him. And that has nothing to do with Wicker. He made a couple stops right there. You got to get that puck away from that crease. Now we're all tied up 2-2. We'll see what kind of momentum. Definitely Western looks like they have picked up. They're beating their sticks. Everybody's happy right now on their side. So we'll see what happens, how much energy they get off of that. Usually you pick up a little bit after a goal. We'll see if they can put any sustained pressure on the Cowboys. Here comes Darnell. He tries to carry it in. He takes a quick shot. Hart almost got it. He did. He tried to do a deflection, almost like in baseball. And he almost got the puck in the midair. Oh, big hit by Hart. He comes in, makes sure he rides off the Vikings off the puck. Vikings have it in their zone. They just shoot it out a little bit too high by Mitchell Brubacher. And the faceoff will come in the near circle. Glove side to Edmund Sanders. 11:59 left to go in the second period. Berg wins the draw for the Cowboys, but intercepted by the Vikings. Delayed offside. They get out. Pearson had to try to kick it over to his lineman, Cooper Hunter Smith a little bit too far for him. Campbell picks it up. He gets ridden off by Brumbaugh. Cowboys steal the puck back. Moore has it. He tries to go through the legs of Brubacher, but he did a nice job of kicking the puck into the far corner. But Moore's just playing havoc behind the Vikings net right now, but the puck comes all the way out into the Wyoming's end. A little bit more energy, it looks like the Vikings have picked up after tying this game up 2-2. Berg tries to get it out of his zone, intercepted, and another tip in, and that was by Patrick Pearson, but that all was set up by Ledard. He got the puck at the top of the blue line, and he just decided to take a shot, and that was incredible. Ledard was just right there. Nice little tip. Excellent play by the Vikings, and that goal definitely gave them some life because now they are putting a lot of heat on the Cowboys. But again, that's a goal that Wicker can't be faulted on. It was just a nice shot at the blue line and tipped in. Nothing a goaltender can do on that one. Good hand-eye coordination by the Viking. Puck goes all the way down into Western's end. They flooded the puck. Stolen by Reed. Reed's looking for Morris. He decides to take a quick snapshot from the top of the blue line. Went a little wide. Morris has it now for the Cowboys. He took a shot. Nice job by Sanderson. Watch that deflection because Darnell was down there and he was trying to put it back on net. Morris gets it. He takes a quick shot off the blue line. Gloved down by Edvin Sanders, and play has stopped. 10:27 left in the second period. Shots at goal, 18 for Wyoming, 16 for Western. But Western's on top, 3-2. Nolan Berg's going to take the faceoff for the Cowboys. And it looks like Rosenquist took it for the Vikings. Puck went out of play. No, that's Cooper Hunter Smith that took the draw on that one. He's back in for the Vikings to take the draw. He goes against Berg. Berg wins it. Over to Morris. Morris tries a quick shot, but a hit off of Smith. Puck's in the near corner. Little battle between four players right now. Puck comes out. Hard intercepts, but here comes Patrick Pearson. He did a kind of little footer pass to himself, tried to get past Morris, but he was rode off by Morris. Nice play by him. Hart gets it. He pushes up on the sideboard, looking for Berg. Intercepted by Pearson by the Vikings. They're keeping it inside Wyoming's end right now. Wyoming's having trouble actually getting out of their end because they're bunching up right now. And go back to their game. They do a nice job of spreading things out, but right now they're just kind of playing too tight next to each other, losing their position. Boma has it. He tries to shoot it in, intercepted by Brubach. Puck comes out to Jackson Walensky, but it was offside. Just a tad bit, about a stride and a half too far. 9:16 left in the second period. Extremely entertaining hockey game. It's a wide open style. They just both squads are really trying to display their offensive capabilities right now. Puck won by the Vikings, taken in by Boudon. He tried to do a quick shot, went far and wide. Ledard, he picks it up, looking for Wozniacki. He just shovels it in. Wicker takes it and just flutters over to his D-man. Campbell picks it up for the Cowboys. He's looking for Reed. Here comes Reed. He breaks out. He's got Moore on his side. He tries to get it over to Moore, but he was rode off the puck by the Vikings, and it looked like that was Ledard that rode him off the puck on that one. Nice play by him. Reed gets it back. He tries to take a quick shot, but it's deflected off of two players in front of the net. Cowboys get it back. Luby has it. He's looking for more. Moore tries to get it past the D-man. Sticked away by Sanders into the corner. You got Sandberg for the Vikings battling a couple of Cowboys right now. One was McBride. Now there's a conflict. Wozniacki comes in. He goes after McBride for some reason. Reed steps in. I didn't catch what actually precipitated that, but Wozniacki was not happy at all, whatever the Cowboy did, and he's going in the box for a couple minutes on that one. So Jackson Wozniacki, he goes for 2 minutes for roughing. Right now you got Ledard. He's talking to the officials, wondering what exactly outcome Reed didn't get something for being the third person in, but Reed was just actually kind of looks like he was trying to break him up. However we look, the faceoff will be down in the Vikings end. Nolan Burgess taking the draw for the Cowboys and Darcy Hayes for the Vikings. Hayes wins the draw. Nice little push-up pass up to Myers. Myers just dumped it out. Morris gets it for the Cowboys. He's trying to skate it out of his zone. He does get by Myers in the neutral zone. Now Morris takes it into the Vikings end, tries to do a little toe drag, intercepted by the Vikings. Nice job by them. There's a couple Vikings that closed in on him on that one. The Cowboys corral it, shoot it behind the Vikings net, given chase by Boma. Campbell takes a quick shot, knocked down in front of the net. Again, there was two Vikings that took care of that. Morris gets it at the point. He kicks it over to Campbell. Campbell back to Morris. Morris takes a quick shot, and it goes in. And I'm not sure if Morris will get credited with that or if Langston Boma gets it, because it looked like he might have tipped it because it went in right on the top crossbar. And I'm not sure if he tipped it, but it was one of those two. But it looks like it's hard. I will get that in between periods, find out who that goal, because I'm kind of curious to see if that was going to be considered a tip. But however you look, the game is tied 3-3 at the 7:20 mark of the second period. Nice job by the Cowboys. They were just relentless on that. Again, it goes back to that penalty that was called, and they capitalized on it. Ledard picks it up for the Vikings. He's looking to try to pass it in the middle. No one was there. Picked up by Biley. He just kicked it out into the neutral zone. And the Carver Johnson has it for the Vikings. He stopped it at the blue line. Morris gets it. He tries to kick it over to Bila. Big shot by Brent. No, that was by Mitchell Brubacher. Easily smothered up by Wickers on that one. Again, the game's 3-3, but none of the goals have been cheap. The goaltenders have played both of them. Wicker and Sanders have been outstanding. Just good goals that they really couldn't do anything about. Excellent plays by both teams. So the goaltenders are definitely keeping their squads in the game. Cowboys win it. They get the puck in the neutral zone, stolen by Shapiro. He pushed it into the Wyoming's end, but here comes Luke Moore. He had it rolled off his stick. Campbell has it. He dumps it into the Vikings end that goes behind the netminder. Brubacher, he picks it up. He kicks it out over to his line mate Myers. Myers lost the puck to Reed. Reed bangs in with one of the Vikings. The puck comes into the neutral zone. Everyone's trying to get on side. Campbell has it. He kicks it over to Moore. Moore just dumps it in to the far corner. Here comes Reed. He picks it up. He goes behind the Vikings net. Over to Moore. Moore gets it to Campbell. Campbell did a quick shot, but Edmund Sanders was right there. He corralled it, because if he didn't, You had McBride just waiting to pounce on that puck. He was right on top of the crease. 5:46 left in the second period. 3-3 the score between Western and Wyoming. You got Nolan Berg taking the draw for the Cowboys. He wins it, kicks it back over to Heck. Heck just dumps it in the near corner. Morris tries to intercept it, but Hart comes along. Hart has Berg wide open if you could see him, but nice job by the Vikings to collapse on that. Hart gets the puck again in the far corner. He's looking to dish it out front to Boma. Rolled off his stick, but is in the near corner. Morris pinches in, tries to keep it in, but it floods outside. But nice play by Colton Morris. He almost had that. He almost tried to pinch it in and kick it over to Boma, who would have had a wide open shot. But it went a little bit too far and got an offside. Berg's taking the draw for the Cowboys and Brumbaugh for the Vikings. Berg wins it. Morris kicks it over to Hart, just a little bit too far for him, and rolls innocently behind the Vikings net. On the near boards, nice job by Langston Bowman to keep the puck in. He was hassling two different Vikings. He stole the puck. Puck comes down to Evan Heck. He tried to shoot it in, went off of the pads of the Viking. Here's 3-on-1 break. Nice play. Outstanding job by Colton Morris on that one. He just kind of slid over in the passing lane and blocked that, or it would have been a 2-on-0 on top of Wicker on that one. Nice play by Morris, though, to break that up. Puck's in the neutral zone. Morris picks it up, lost it. Bowman picks it back up. He's trying to get it into the Vikings' end. A little scrum on the far side. Now Morris is in his side. He picks the puck up. He's looking for his line mate, Heck, who's being harassed by a Viking player. Puck comes all the way out, slides down, Ledyard picks up the puck, and he skates behind the Vikings' end. He's trying to set it up. He looks for a long stretch pass, intercepted by a Viking, or by a Cowboy, and that was by Chad Bila, who knocked the puck down. Heck's giving battle, as is Karf for the Cowboys. Overskated by the Vikings in the neutral zone right now. Karf tried to get it, so did Bila, and the puck just kind of, nobody can corral it right now. Here goes 21, Loby. He has the puck. He's looking for his line mate. He kicks it on over to Ian Karf. Karf got intercepted in the neutral zone by Darcy Hay. Nice play by Hay. He kicks it up. Quick shot by Myers for the Vikings that was pushed away by Wicker. Moore gets it, did a quick snapshot on top of Sanders, but he gloved that down, pushed it out to one of his own players. Brubacher, he gets it. He's skating in all alone for the Vikings right now. He's looking for his line mate. That looked like he was looking for Cooper Hunter Smith. Bounced off the backboards, and Benjamin Wicker just smothers it up. The size of 245. We need to slow this down a little bit. A good heads-up play by him. Shots on goal, 23 for Wyoming and 18 for Western. Jason Wozniacki, he's taking the draw for the Vikings. Won by Moore. Moore pushed it behind to Campbell. Campbell's looking for Reed, a little bit too far for him, and it rolls into the neutral zone. Puck stolen by McBride for the Cowboys. Reed has it right now. He's battling a couple of Vikings. Vikings come away with it, but that's stolen by Trey Campbell, who pushed it up to McBride. McBride's looking for Moore. Kicked over to Reed. Reed just shot it over way a little bit too high and went into the netting, but nice bang play by the Cowboys on that one because Reed was wide open. It's a little bit too high. Went over the net and into the netting. Face off in the far corner of the Vikings end. I know Berg's taking the draw for the Cowboys. He wins it. Kicks it over to Campbell. Campbell's looking for Hart. Hart's battling with a couple of Vikings right now. He's taken down. Campbell comes in and runs interference, and here comes the Vikings out of their end. A tad bit too high by Brett Broombaugh, and one goes in the netting, and there'll be a face-off to the right of Mr. Wicker. 1:59 left in the second period. Brumbaugh is taking it for the Vikings, as is Nolan Burke for the Cowboys. Big hit by the Vikings on Hart. I'm trying to see who that was. That's by Henry Ledard. He just did a hellacious body check, stood up hard right at the blue line. Johnson picks up the puck for the Vikings, kicks it over to Ledard. He's looking for his line mate, Cooper Hunter Smith, a little bit too far for him. Smith gets back in, and there's going to be a penalty. That's going to go against the Wyoming Cowboys for tripping. That's Madden Hart that's in the box for the Cowboys for the next couple of minutes. 1:21 in the second period, so this might give a little life to Western, see what happens off of this one, but looked like an innocent play, but they call him for a trip, and we got Luke Moore taking the draw for the Cowboys and Darcy Hayes for the Vikings. Hayes wins it. Quick shot by Wozinski. Puck goes up into the netting. And then we'll be coming outside of the Wyoming Cowboys end. Luke Moore's taking the draw for the Cowboys, as is Brett Brumbaugh for the Vikings. Brumbaugh wins it, kicks it over Wozinski. He shoots it a little bit too far. Sayway gets it. He's trying to go down in the corner. He's looking for Myers. Myers has it. He kicks it on over. They're looking for Ledard. Puck a little too far. Sayway has it. He tries a quick angle shot, missed it, but then Brumbaugh got it again, got taken down. He was just talking to an official right there. I was wondering how come he got pulled down and why there wasn't a call on that one. But nice job of cycling by the Vikings on that one. They had the Cowboys running around a little bit. They couldn't get their bearing, and they couldn't corral the puck, the Cowboys. But the Vikings did a nice job of really making them chase. But again, that's their cycle game. They do a high cycle when they're on the power play, and they do a nice job of it. Puck behind Wicker. Puck knocked all the way down by Trey Campbell. Ledard picks it up for the Vikings. He's getting ready to set up. Letting his line mates get in their position. He brings it up slowly. Kicks it over to Sayway. Sayway tries to dump it over to Brumbaugh, but a little bit too far. Vikings intercepted it. I think that was Campbell that got it. He shot it all the way down on the Vikings end. Reed gives chase for the Cowboys. He intercepts it behind the net, and that was at the end of the period. Fierce action going on in that second period. Wide open offense by both squads. Very, very entertaining second period. The score is all knotted up. Western 3, Wyoming 3. Shots on net, Wyoming 23. And the Vikings have 19. Outstanding hockey game, but Wyoming will still be on the penalty for 33 seconds. Hart got a tripping penalty toward the end of that period. So we will see what happens off of that. We will be back in about 15 minutes. Welcome back, all you hockey fans, to the third period of action between Western Washington University Vikings and the Wyoming Cowboys. It has been a very entertaining game. Score is 3-3. Shots on goal: Wyoming 23, Western 19. Scoring recap for the second period: Braden Boudon for Western kicks on a goal. Then comes Patrick Pearson for the Vikings, and to round out the second period scoring, Colton Morris from Wyoming, he picks up a goal. And it was interesting, and that's the one I wasn't sure if it was a tip in or if Morris got it by himself. It was a bang play, and he did get credit with the goal. Both netminders, like I was mentioned in the first and second period, both played outstanding. As Benjamin Wicker for Wyoming and Edvin Sanders for the Vikings. Wyoming still has 33 seconds of penalty time to Madden Hart. So they will be shorthanded for a little bit, and we'll see if Western picks up where they left off, because after they got that third goal, they came to life. The energy level just skyrocketed. We've got Brett Broombaugh taking the draw against Luke Moore for the Cowboys. Moore wins it, but Wolozinski, he steals it, dumps it all the way into Wyoming's end. Give Chase Myers for the Vikings. He kicks it behind the net. Campbell picks it up for Wyoming, tries to get it out of his zone, intercepted by Sayway. He keeps it down. He gets it back. Quick shot by Brent Bombar for the Vikings. He gets it over to Sayway. Sayway's looking for Brumbar. He gets the puck, kicks it all the way down into Myers in the near corner, intercepted by the Cowboys. That was by Karfs. He got it. No, I stand corrected. That was Luby that got it. Shot it all the way into the Vikings. And here comes a quick try by the Cowboys and went a little bit too far for Moore. He couldn't get it on a stick, or he had a point-blank shot. Moore picks it up. He brings it back into the Vikings end. He's looking for McBride. Goes all the way down to Heck. Heck's battling with Myers for the Vikings, and the puck goes all the way back into the Vikings end. Here comes Colton Morris. He comes back in, kicks the puck all the way down deep. Now the Vikings get it. They're into the neutral zone. Kicks it up to Myers. Myers kicked it over to Brumbaugh. He did a quick shot. A nice job by Wickers to be alert on that one, because that was a quick little snapshot. The Vikings got off on that, but a good heads-up play by him. 18:36 left in the third period. Darcy Hayes taking it for the Vikings to draw. He wins it. Kicks over to Johnson. That goes off a Wyoming player. It's in the neutral zone. Shot back in by Mitchell Brubacher. Heck picks it up for the Cowboys. He tried to get it out, intercepted by a Viking, but here comes Karf had it. He was looking for his line mate. That was looking for Berg. He got stood up at the line. Puck goes in behind Wicker. Brumbacher tries to take a long shot. There's traffic all over the place in front of Wicker right now. He finally locates the puck and just smothers it. But there was at least three Vikings on top of him, a couple of his own line mates, and they couldn't find the puck, and he finally located it and just basically sat on it. So that's enough to have a face-off at 17:47 of the third period. Luke Morris taking the draw for the Cowboys, and it looks like Rosenquist took it for the Vikings. Mitchell Brubacher, he gets for the Vikings, but pass went a little bit too far for him, but it went on to Wicker, who kicks it out to his own teammate. A little scramble in the neutral zone by both clubs right now. They both can't corral the puck. Here comes Reed for the Cowboys. He's in on the Viking zone. He tried to do a little shuttle pass to Moore, a little bit too far for him. Moore gets it. He's trying to skate around, and here comes Patrick Pearson all by himself. Does a quick shot. Nice job by him. He waited. He broke in. He got past the D of the Cowboys. Went in on the far side, and he got Wicker to make the first commitment, and he buried it in the top shelf. Nice play by Patrick Pearson for the Vikings. They take the lead now on that goal, 4-3, but outstanding job. Really nice play. Pearson just took it in all by himself. Now we'll see how Wyoming will respond. Hart gets it. He tries to kick it over to Boma. A little too far for him. Berg gets the puck. He gets hammered in the boards by a couple of Vikings. Hart comes in to help him out. There's a little scrum behind the Vikings net right now. Puck kicks out. Hart gets it. He's looking for Heck. Heck has it. He's looking for Morris. Now back over to Hart. Hart lost the puck, and it goes all the way down. And that should be an icing. And it'll come all the way back into the Vikings' end. Very entertaining hockey game. And if you get a chance, come on out here. We got another game tonight. Eastern will be hosting that game. And a full slate tomorrow all day Saturday for it. And we'll have a game on Sunday. Viola's taking the draw for the Vikings. He wins it. He just scoots right around the Viking center guy. Took a quick shot on Sanders, who just gloved it away. Puck comes all the way back, and now they call an icing. At first, I thought they were going to wave it off, but then they decided to go ahead and call it. Nice job by Chad Byla on that face-off draw. He just kind of pushed it between the Vikings' leg, and he took it all by himself. Got a quick little shot on Sanders. Bila's back in the face-off circle. He just pushes again. That's working well for him. Morris gets it. He takes a wide shot. Heck picks it up. He tries to shoot her in the front of the net. Byla goes after the puck. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Vikings give him chase. Rosenquist is all over the Cowboys right now trying to corral that puck in. Hay gets it. He shoots it back in. Delayed offside, they come back out. Rosenquist goes into the corner. He's battling Morris. Morris wins that battle, gets the puck, tries to push it up on the board to Reed. A little bit too short for him, but Reed gets it anyway. He flutters it in on Sanders, who pushes off into the near corner. And here comes the Vikings on the attack. Number 15, Nicholas Sayway, he gets it. He pushes it up into the Cowboy zone. Wozinski, he gives chase. Luby, he gets it. He tries to come up over to Reed. A little bit too far for him. Now Myers gets it. Kicks it over to Brubacher. They're trying to do a little doopsy-doodle and try to get it up to Shapiro. A little bit too far for him. And Brubacher comes back behind his net. He lost the blade. Puck comes out to Moore. Moore had two shots. Sanders blocked both of them on that one. Nice job by Sanders to be alert. That took a funny bounce out in front. Puck goes in the Vikings bench. 14:38 left in the third period. Again, this is how evenly this game has been played. 24 shots by Wyoming, 22 for Western. Even though Western has a lead 4-3, but the game has been extremely competitive, wide open hockey. They're just really zeroing in on the offense. Both squads are doing it. Vikings win the draw, goes behind their net. Buma got it. He pushed it all the way down to Nolan Berg. He shoots it in. Hart is battling down low. He kicks it back out to Trey Campbell. Campbell just dumps it into the Vikings' end. Hart giving battle, and the puck comes out in the neutral zone, picked up by Luby. He shoots it a little bit too hard and it goes off a player on his own bench. If you like offensive hockey and attacks, this is the game to be watching because it's just wide open. They're doing both squads are doing everything they can to try to get the other team to make a mistake. Wyoming wins the draw. Berg tries to take it in by himself, corralled by a couple Vikings. Now the Vikings pick it up. That's Cooper Hunter Smith that went after it, got it, did a quick shot, but he lost the blade. Cowboys have it. Puck comes out to Boma. Boma's by himself against 3 Vikings. Shapiro has it. He just dumped it in. Brett Bruma, he gives chase for the Vikings. Comes back out all the way into the neutral zone. Nice play by the Cowboys on that one. Here comes Hay. He's going on by himself. He takes a quick shot. Went off the post. Little mad scramble there. Now Darnell picks it up. He tries to go all the way up on the far side of the board. Nice interception and takedown by, it looked like, Sayway. Morris ties up Myers behind Wyoming's net. Little scrum going on. Morris is down there. He won't let the Viking player up. The referee's right on top of it. He's letting it go. Carves get the puck. He floats it up to Darnell, who just shoots it in. Violet gives chase. Now the Vikings corral it. They're coming back on a little bit too far of a pass. They were looking for, Shapiro was looking to do a quick stretch pass over to Boudon. A little bit too far out his reach. Comes all the way back down the Vikings end. 12:23 left in the third period. Looks like Luke Moore's taking the draw for the Cowboys. Won by the Vikings. They just fluttered it out in the neutral zone. Picked up by Campbell. Campbell's looking for McBride a little bit too far. And comes innocently out, and Luby picks it up. He gets it over to Trey Campbell. Campbell's looking for Moore. Moore just shoots it into the Vikings' end and gives chase along with McBride. Puck comes all the way back down into Wyoming's end by the Vikings. They were trying to do a quick pass, and it was a little bit too far out of the reach of Boudin, and comes all the way back down to the Vikings' end. Berg's taking the draw for the Cowboys, who he wins the draw. Quick shot by Luby, blocked down by a Viking. Puck comes out to Trey Campbell. Campbell kicks it back down to Booman. Bump. And Hart did a quick shot. It went off the top post. Sanders didn't even see it. That was a weird angle shot by Hart. He almost got it, netted a goal on that one. Nice play by Madden Hart. Right now they're loading 3 players up inside, right in front of Sanders right now to try to get some traffic into his vision. Puck rolls out to Trey Campbell. He's looking for his line mate a little bit too far for Berg. Vikings pick it up, kick back in the neutral zone. And here comes Hart. Hart gets the puck, moved it up to Boma. Boma gives chase. He's looking for a line mate, can't find one. Berg finally gets in there, but a little bit too late, and the Vikings kick it out into their zone. Brett Brumbaugh, he got it. There was going to be an icing, and he just skated. Here's another point-blank shot. Great job by Benjamin Wicker on that one. Patrick Pearson was wide open by himself. The puck bounced him. He took a shot, and Wicker was all over that one. Nice play heads-up play by the netminder for Wyoming. Vikings get it. They just kick it into the corner of the Cowboys' end. Morris, pass was trying to go to Morris a little bit too far. Cooper Hunter-Smith gets it. He loses it. Morris gets it. He was hassling the Vikings, who had a weak shot on net. They keep the puck in. And here comes Moore looking for Reed. Reed's on his left side. He gets a little footer pass. There goes Reed. He tries to get it in. Nice play. And now there's going to be a scrum. Reed got a little bit too tight on Sanders, and the Vikings definitely took exception to that because there was 3 players that went right after Reed, who fell down on the ground. And now there's some more little pushing, shoving. Got McBride involved with it. Morris is involved with a little pushing and shoving. The game's intensity has definitely picked up on that one, but that was a nice play by Reed. He was just, he realized Moore had the puck on the far boards, and he just kept going on the left side. The D-man for the Vikings went toward Moore. He got it over to Reed, and Reed did a nice job with the shot, but Edmund Sanders was up for that task, and he stuffed it. Score remains the same, 4-3 Western. Luke Moore will be taking the draw for the Cowboys, and it looks like Brent Brumbaugh for the Vikings, won by Moore. Luby gets it in. He flutters it over to Campbell, who just shot it into the corner of the Vikings. Luby gets it. He shoots it out, but Shapiro intercepts it. He's getting a break, but nice job by Campbell to take the angle on him where he couldn't get a shot off. And that was purely on Campbell's defensive ability to stop that, or that would have been a breakaway. Here comes McBride. He's in the Viking zone. He's looking for Moore. Took a quick shot. Sanders moved it off to the side. Johnson picks it up for the Vikings. He shoves it behind the net over to Mitchell Brubacher. He's picking up speed. He's into the Cowboys zone. He's all by himself. He cuts in front of the net. Nice play by him. He took it all the way from the blue line all the way in. But Wickers did a nice job, and he kind of did a quick poke check when Brubacher went in for a cut on top of him. Nice play all the way around by both players. Here comes Heck. Has it. Loses the puck to Pearson. Pearson's going against 3 Cowboys right now. Quick shot on Wicker, who's just fluttered it to the side. And the goalpost came off. It's Boring for a quick break at 8:41 left in the third period. 45 seconds of both penalties. The players for that scrum earlier. Face-off won by Wyoming. Morris picks it up. He's behind his net. I apologize for not mentioning the penalties, but Quillen Reed was one of them that got it, and Nicholas Sayway for the Vikings got it because they got into it after Reed broke in on top of the goaltender, tried to shove it in between his legs. 33 seconds left in their penalties. Face-off won by the Cowboys. They push it up on the side. Hart has it. He was looking for his line mate, intercepted by Ledard for Western. Morris has the puck. He's playing a little bit give and go with Heck. Morris has the puck. He's coming in, but there was 2 Vikings that rode him off the puck. Burke picks it up, tries to get it back out to Morris, a little bit too far for him, and the Vikings intercept and push it all the way down. Evan Heck gets the puck. He's looking for Morris. Morris just tipped it into the zone so they don't get a icing. Reed gives chase. Puck comes back out in the neutral zone. Moore has it. He kicks it over to Reed. Reed just tried to soccer kick the puck in. It was too far for him to get a stick on. Here comes Brett Brumbaugh. He's in by himself. He does a quick shot on Wicker. Wicker stood tall and gets the post and knocks the puck behind the net. It comes out into the neutral zone. Leonard kicks it over to Brumbaugh. Rumba got intercepted by 3 Cowboys. Puck goes in behind Wyoming's end. Long stretch pass for Moore, who just tipped it in all the way deep into the Viking zone. Luby had it, lost it. McBride comes in, buries a Western player. Darcy Haig gives chase for the Vikings, which goes all the way down and around to McBride. McBride lost it, regained it, kicked it back into the corner. Picked up by Luby. He just shovels it into the neutral zone. Vikings shoots it in the Cowboys' end. Quick no-look pass by the Vikings. And now there's a little stick work between a couple of players. I don't know if that was because of the situation where they thought the goaltender got hit. But Hay picks it up for Western. He loses a blade. Puck goes into the corner. Myers gives chase. Cowboys intercepted, just kicks it out of the neutral zone. Darnell gives it. He gives the body to a couple of the Vikings, and here comes Nolan Berg. He's in by himself, but there was 3 Vikings that corralled him. He tries to push the puck up to Hart. Hart's looking for anybody in front of the net. Wasn't quite there, but good heads-up play by him. Big hit by the Vikings, and that was Myers that just blew up one of the Cowboys at the top of his zone. He's going to get called for an interference. He's going in the box for that one. He just came out of nowhere, and I think it was Morris that he hit. But anyway, you look at it, Myers is going in the box for 2 minutes. This is exactly what Wyoming was hoping for at the 5:31 mark of the third period, down by 1 goal. This gives them a golden opportunity to get this thing knotted up. Berg's taking the draw for the Cowboys. He wins it, kicks back out, tried to get it over to Campbell. Campbell was a little bit too hard for him, goes all the way back down. Morris picks it up. He kicks it over to Campbell. Campbell's on the far side. A little bit too far for him. The puck goes in. That was Shapiro that went in to close the gap on that one. He got a stick on. The puck goes into Wyoming's bench. Minute 44 left in the Vikings penalty. Face off to the right of Wickers, who had an outstanding game. So has Sanders in net for the Vikings. Morris picks up the puck. He tries to get a stretch pass over to Boma, who the Vikings player did an outstanding job of just holding his ground. I think that was 22 Ledard. Nice job. He didn't bite on any of that play right there. He just stood right in front of Buma, so he couldn't really get a shot off. Nice play by him. Draw one by the Vikings. They tried to get it out. Couldn't. The Cowboys held it in. Boma gives chase for it. Morris is coming up, pinching in. Try to corral the puck. Shapiro is doing battle with 2 Cowboys right now for the Vikings. Brumbaugh gets the puck, tries to get it out. Hart intercepts it. A quick shot on Sanders, who just pushed it aside. And now the Vikings corral and shoot it all the way down with a minute left in the penalty that they received. Morris has it, gives it over to Moore. Moore's looking for Hart. Hart tries to bounce it into the corner, loses it. Moore comes in to help him out. Another little scrum back there. Puck comes out to Luby. Luby gets it back after he kicked over to Moore. He takes a quick shot, went wide. You got a couple players inside. You got Hart on top of the netminder, and you got Boma also is battling in front of the netminder. Good job by Sanders to even pick up that puck last time. Scrum in the corner. Hart comes out with it, tries to get it out in front. Blocked by a Viking, and the puck goes all the way around and into the Vikings bench. 14 seconds left in Western's penalty. 3:45 left in the third period. 4-3 Vikings over the Cowboys right now. Looks like Moore's going to take the draw for the Cowboys and Hayes for the Vikings. Puck comes all the way back, split the two D-men. And the Cowboys regrouping at neutral zone. Puck comes over to Morris. Morris tried to kick it up to Moore. They're having trouble because the Vikings are harassing them. That was Shapiro that was causing them two difficulties. Heck tries to keep it in, though, and here comes Darcy Hayes. Almost had a breakaway. Great play by Colton Morris on that one. He came off of an angle and intercepted that, or that would have been a breakaway. Excellent job by Morris. Of course, he's played that way this whole 2 days now. Reed gets it, winds up. A hard shot blocked by Darcy Hayes for the Vikings. Puck comes out into neutral zone. Heck picks it up for the Cowboys. 2:50 left in the third period. 4-3 Western ahead of in the lead over the Cowboys. Heck gets it. He's in the neutral zone. Loses it to Wozinski. Now Brumbacher, he gets it. Kicks it up to Wozinski. He just shoots it in on top of Wickers on the net, and he just smothers it up at the 2:30 mark of the third period. It'll be interesting now to see if Wyoming's good. They're going to call a timeout, it looks like. Be interesting to see if they decide to pull the goaltender or not. I would doubt it right now because the faceoff's going to be in their end, but I'm thinking they're going to talk about it when they're going to want to pull him. If they can control the puck and get it into the Vikings' end, it might be the time to pull him. Shots on goal, Wyoming 28, Western Washington 26. And again, that's how evenly matched this game has been played. You can look at the score, 4-3 Western. It's just been a tight hockey game all the way around. Well played. Both teams are playing extremely hard. I give a lot of kudos to Wyoming. They've had 3 games in about a day and a half. And that's a ton of hockey games to be played. But that's how the schedule fell out. So if you get a chance coming into Cheney, make sure you stop by some of the supporters of Cheney Hockey. That's be Barrel House Pizza, Farmhouse Restaurant, Holiday Inn Express. You're looking for a truck or car, you get on over to Cheney Car and Truck Sales. I want to give a special shout out to Tea Party Podcast and 4B Fighting Apparel. Face off won by the Viking. Hart has it for the Cowboys. Now he intercepted it. Hart has the puck. He goes in deep. Here goes the goaltender for Wyoming. He's out of the game, so they will have 6 skaters on the ice. Penalty has expired for Western. And Sanders just smothers the puck up at the 2:09 mark of the third period. Also, special shout out to the EW Booster Club. They put on quite a lot of different events during the game. Get a chance, go to ewboosterclub.com. They got a lot of apparel. Face-off won by the Cowboys over to Reed. Reed looks for Hart. Back to Reed. Reed took a quick shot. Here, Campbell winds up, takes a quick shot. Right now, just a lot of heat that Wyoming's putting on the Vikings. Hart shot a little bit wide. Reed gets it. He corrals the puck, almost stolen by Brent Brombaugh, which would have been an open net goal for him. Campbell gets it. He shoots it again, and it sneaks by Edmund Sanders. And there was a lot of traffic in front of him, and you could see by his reaction, he picked up the puck a little late, and it snuck up underneath his catcher glove. And this game is knotted up at the 1:37 mark of the third period. Outstanding job by Wyoming just to keep battling. Again, I think that was Campbell that got that goal. We'll double check that. But it was one of those little goals that had a lot of traffic in front of Sanders. He just couldn't see the puck until the end, and it got by him. So it'll be interesting now. All knotted up. We got Reed giving chase along with McBride. Reed's battling two Vikings right now down in the corner. Vikings pick it up, try to get over Shapiro, a little bit too far for him. He gives chase, almost took the puck away from Heck. A scrum in the neutral zone. Reed knocks down one of the Vikings. That was Myers that he knocked down. A lot of pressure by the Vikings on the demon of the Cowboys. Morris gets it. He tries to get it out. That was intercepted by Johnson, but now Morris gets it. Lead pass to Reed. Reed's all by himself. He tries to go in between the 5-hole. Nice play by Sanders, but outstanding play by Morris and Reed. And we're going to get a penalty for Western. Player took Reed down toward the end of that play. He's got back up. Now he got a stick. He just got hit hard on that one, but Western's going to be a man down for the next 25 seconds. Then if it goes into overtime, it'll be a 4-on-3 rather than your traditional 3-on-3 because penalty will carry over in the overtime. So this will be interesting for the next 25 seconds. But Myers is in the box for Western. Berg's taking the draw for the Cowboys. He loses it to Rosenquist. Rosenquist just shoves the puck all the way down into the Cowboys' end. Morris picks it up. He's looking for a stretch pass. He goes for the pass of Boma, and just a little bit too far for him, and it'll be an icing, but there's some question mark that he thought it was tipped in the neutral zone. They're still questioning the referee. There's 10 seconds left in the third period. Faceoff will be in Wyoming's end. Crucial draw here for the Cowboys because they're going to try to get the puck back to Roomba on point or Brubaker. But Cowboys win it. They're just going to ride the clock out. Hart's going up on the near side, but the period is ended. The game tied 4-4. We were going to go into an extra session. Outstanding hockey game. This is simply an outstanding hockey game by both teams. Both gold miners have stood on their head. That's Benjamin Wicker for Wyoming and Edvin Sanders for Western Washington. But there's so many players that have stood out in this game. I could go down the whole list on it, but more stood out for Wyoming. You can't say enough about Colton Morris. He's all over the place. And Quillen Reed, he's an outstanding hockey player. But you got Luby out there playing hard. You got Boma and Bila. Western has just played their guts out. But then you look at Western Washington, and you got Hay out there. You got Brubacher, Sayway, Ledard. That's another list you can just keep going down by everybody. Wozinski's played with Shapiro has played nonstop. So both teams are giving it all they have, and you can see it in their play. And so I'm not surprised the game's going to go into extra session. Got about 45 more seconds in this little mini break that they have before they get this started. If I'm not mistaken, it should be a 4-on-3 if they're going to go to the 3-on-3 format, because the penny will carry over in the overtime session. So it'll be interesting to see how they play this out. Again, want to give a shout out to the strong supporters of EW Hockey, this Holiday Inn Express, Cheney Cars and Truck Sales, Tea Party Podcast. We've got the Barrel House Pizza, Farmhouse Restaurant. Both places are outstanding places to go have something to eat. You got apparel by Box for Fighting. You got a large selection of apparel on that you can purchase, or you can go to the EWU Booster Club. They got outstanding apparel also that they are selling. All the money the Booster Club's raised goes back into EWU hockey. So that's a good cause on that one. Go to ewboosters.com, pick up some of their apparel. They are going to go on a 4-on-3. And so Western will be short for 1:36. And here's the draw. Reed gets it for the Cowboys. He's kicked it back to Morris. Morris is looking for Campbell. Campbell brings it in. He kicks it over to Berg. Berg is trying to find a line mate. Couldn't, but Morris comes in and rescues that. Gets it. He's fighting two Vikings right now. Here comes Campbell. Campbell's got a point-blank shot. Smothered up by Edmund Sanders of the Vikings. 1:12 left in the penalty to Western. That is Myers in the box for them. Face-off won by the Cowboys. Campbell's going in deep. Screen. Reed was doing a nice job of screening Sanders, but the puck went a little wide. Now Campbell goes chase it because the puck comes all the way back down to their end. He's trying to set it up. He's looking for Morris. Here comes Berg. Back to Morris. Back to Reed. Reed brings it into the Vikings end. Campbell has it. He tries to do a nice little shot. Good job by Sanders to close that up. He was looking for 5-0. Here comes a breakaway. Ledard, he's all by him. He's looking for his line mate. Nice job. Reed's going to go in the penalty box for that one, but that was one of those hockey plays that Reed was trying to get his body in front of the pass, so he decided to slide it, but he just kind of took out the Vikings player. But it was a nice play. I see what Reed was trying to do. He just slid into the Western Washington player, and they're going to get him for a trip. So this will be interesting because Western penalty ends in 29 seconds, and then they'll have 1:31 with the Wyoming penalty to Quillen Reed. But again, outstanding play by him. It's just unfortunately he caught the guy when he was sliding over, but nice heads-up play by him. But it's 3-on-3 hockey right now. Vikings win the draw. Sayway gets it. He tries to do a quick shot. That was blocked by Moore. Now Luby gets it. He tries to get it up. Intercepted by Brubacher. He's looking for Broombaugh to get over. Hart intercepted that one. Here comes Moore. And here comes a little quick pass over to Luby. Luby took a wide shot. Comes out in the neutral zone, but nice heads-up play by the Cowboys on that one. Sayway gets it for the Vikings. He's looking to set up. He kicks the puck over to Myers. Myers brings it in. He's looking for Sayway again. Shapiro gets it. He comes back out to Rosenquist. He's looking for him. The penalty's over for Wyoming. And Shapiro just shot a little bit too high. He was trying to kick back over to Rosenquist, but he kept going in deeper and deeper and deeper. And then he decided to take the shot. Went a tad bit, a little bit too high, went in the netting. 3:03 left in this overtime period. 4-4 if you didn't know the score. Vikings lose the draw. Here comes the Cowboys. They try to get out. That was Berg. He was trying to take it out. Now we got Ledard. He's done by himself. He stole the puck for the Vikings. He tried to push it out in front. That was intercepted by Morris. Puck goes all the way down into the Vikings end. 2:40 left in this overtime period. Morris steals the puck from Rosenquist. Rosenquist gets it right back. He's trying to set up. They're trying to do a little motion. They cut Pearson in front. Almost got that tip in. Ledard, he has a puck. He's down low. He's looking for Shapiro. Ledard gets the puck back. He takes a quick shot. Went wide. Shapiro was playing havoc in front of the netminder. Ledard gets the puck back. He's setting it up. He's looking for, there was a break. There was a streak in Broombaugh. He tried to go in. Nice job by him. He got behind the demon of Wyoming, but he couldn't connect with the pass. Pearson gets it back. He just shoots it in the corner. The penalty has expired. So now we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey. The next minute 36. Here comes the Cowboys. They're in the neutral zone. Stolen by a Viking. He just shot it into the Cowboys in. Cowboys get it. Tried to do a stretch pass. That was the Broombaugh that intercepted that. Here comes the Vikings again. Morris tried to get it, but Sayway, he stole it. He comes in. He takes a quick shot, and he scores. Nice shot by Nicholas Sayway. He stole the puck for the Wyoming player, and he took it in on the near side, and a quick snapshot he did on that one. And Wicker, there was nothing he could do on that one. That's just a nasty shot by Sayway, but an outstanding job. I know you can tell Wicker's feeling tough on that one, but there was nothing he was going to do on that one. Sayway got it all on a snapshot and just buried it in that corner top shelf on that one. But nice play all the way around. For the Western Washington University Vikings come out on top of the Wyoming Cowboys 5-4. Shots on goal, 34 for Wyoming, 29 for Western Washington. Outstanding hockey game. Both goalies, Benjamin Wicker and Edmund Sanders, played their hearts out. Even though 9 goals was given up in the game, there was no reflection of how the netminders play. They were outstanding, and I hope Wicker doesn't feel bad about that. I know he does as a former player, but he had no shot on stopping that puck. That was just a nasty snapshot by Sayway. You got to give him credit on that one for stealing the puck and bringing it in by himself. So anyway, we're going to take a short break here in beautiful downtown Cheney and Eastern Washington University campus and the URC Center. Eastern Hockey Club, they will be playing the next game, and I'm trying to find out. I think they're playing Utah Valley University on that one, but that'll start at 7:30. So we will step away until then. But again, congratulations to Wyoming and Western Washington. Outstanding hockey game put on by both these squads. Really, really well played game. So anyway, we'll see you back around 7:30. My name is Gary Allen, and I'll see you later.